Hello, and welcome yet again to some Direwolf20. I've been playing this mod pack a lot. I've been playing a bit with Thaumcraft, setting up all of the things. I'll just quickly run over them. I mean, it's Thaumcraft, you kinda know it. I have my infusion crafting over here. This is pretty much just built to be efficient. The way the pedestal work is, it has an inventory slot of 2, so if you put 2 items in here, in a hopper for instance, throw it on there, then if you remove one, another one pops out. Which is pretty handy because if there's instability, these things pop it off, you know. That's how it works. Also, you can add candles and stuff for stability. So I've just add a giant block underneath because it checks 5 blocks under. This is just easier and more practical because when flux and stuff comes, it doesn't get knocked off. The flux fluid, and fluids knock stuff like that off. So down there, it doesn't bother anyone. And of course, you need a bit of essentia for it. So I've got some jars here. And of course, I've got Fleshing 10 to take care of all of the essence, pretty much. So you throw stuff in there, it gets melted up, and it gets thrown out to the essentia jars. Which is great, it's pretty efficient. So, Thaumcraft is one of the things I've been playing with. Oh, there's also this, actually. This is from Thumb Tinker. It's an enchanter, it just enchants using V. So if I just grab my wand here, and something enchantable, like this shovel, and throw it in here, we get this and this. So here's all the things you can get on fortune, efficiency, silk touch, and how much its base cost is. Oh, let's just throw like one, let me just get rid of that, one unbreaking on it. There we go. Press the enchanting, boop, bim bum bush, and it's enchanted. And it used some of the V in the wand. There we go. That's pretty handy. And I've used that to create myself some gear, because I didn't really have anything before. I was just sort of using whatever I had. So I have created Esther, Mary, and Denise. And a laser, because, yeah, everybody needs lasers. I mean, come on. I've also used the power armor mod to create me a bit of power armor. I think it looks quite styling. So the power armor is a modular sort of thing, so you throw modules on there, and that's how it works. So the thing you do is you grab this tinker thingy, and you pretty much just throw the upgrades on there. So I have on all of them the energy shield, which at max pretty much ensures you can't take damage. I have the auto feeder, water electrolyzer, night vision, etc, etc. Few bits and bobs and everything. So I should have some pretty good armor. I can fly now without using morph, which is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. The other things I've sort of been up to, I have done a lot of power. A lot of power. I have been using solar energy pretty much exclusively. So, here are my 2 resonant intercell cells. They are constantly filled because I have this setup. So, those of you familiar with the solar generators from extra utilities, they are expensive. It was why I needed all those diamonds. There's about 231 diamonds, I think it was, in this entire setup. So that is a lot. Each of these cost a diamond block, and they need redstone power to send their energy out. And this, of course, is achievable with one of these, a daylight sensor. So when it becomes night, it sends the power, and then day, it recharges. The magic number for redstone I found, I think, was 5. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. The magic number is 6. If you do 6 in a setup like this, then the power will have enough time to recharge fully in this buffer and fully empty again out into the cells. So that's great. That gives a lot of power. I can't even use it all. So I've just stored it in a couple of energy cells. I briefly played with bees, but it didn't really work. I don't know. I'll maybe go back to that. But I've also played a little. Oh, it's very laggy today. I made a little extra room for little extra things. First off, I moved my A system down here so it's more available. I have my auto-crafting, nice big auto-crafting, all the drive bays, and so I can see everything. That's great. So let's start with the story here. I wanted to do some industrial craft with the UU matter because that's just cool, and I found a system that in daylight produces enough, but I've got to wait for a couple of things. I'll just explain it quickly. UU matter, you can make stuff. I've just set it to iron because I found iron. You need a lot of iron for this mod. I have these high voltage solar panels out here. I think they're actually I think they're just medium. I'll just go out here. Oh, I lost one. That's a bit annoying. Anyway, it's medium voltage solar arrays. These require about 750 iron each. So you can tell that's quite an investment in iron I have here. But it's okay because I can use the UU matter to make more. I'll fix that later. But those solar panels wasn't quite cutting it. So I added a steam turbine. So high pressure boiler, through some elementum. I'll show how I make that in a second. Elementum and charcoal into it. This one gets steam. It outputs. It's not up to full heat yet, so it doesn't output maximum yet. But it should be 200 EU per tick, which is a lot. And in daytime, this can actually run by itself. It can recharge some power, but it's not quite there yet in nighttime, so I don't know. I'll see if I make some upgrades. Maybe I'll throw more steam turbines down. I also made this little setup over here, actually. This is the awberry bushes. Let's just dig up this. So the way I have this set up is I needed more ore and stuff. So put a cover bush on top, throw the slabs so it's in darkness, technically speaking. An autonomous activator to left click it all the time, and one of these, an item duct. It's pulled out. So the item gets pulled out, it gets thrown into a packager over here, which takes either a 4x4 or a 9x9. So 9 copper berries becomes 1 copper ingot, throws it into the ME interface, and everything's good. Also, I threw some lamp of growth here. I don't know if they're helping, but they're certainly not hurting, so I'll just leave them there. Have a little setup here to constantly make the green stuff they need. Herba, apparently. And two void jars, to void the other things that's in saplings. Yeah, I don't know if it helps, but who really cares? It can't hurt, right? Anyway, the elementum. I have an chemical construct making those, actually. Right here. It's honestly a bit slow, but so far it's keeping up. Anyway, to do this you need a lot of charcoal, because you need to make, I think I'll just start over. The way the chemical construct work is, it takes essentia from the arcane alembics, along with the reactant, the catalyst, and turns it into the product. So it's an automated crucible. One of these things. Just automated. Alright, so I need those 3 aspects, the fire, potentia, whatever. So part of it can come from charcoal, because it has 2 of them. Throw elementum in the bottom, bish bash bosh, and the destruction one can come from cobblestone, elementum, bish bash bosh, and the saxum just get voided. It's great. So to get all the charcoal I need, I have an induction furnace and a generator. It's a pretty simple system. It's self-sustainable as long as you have wood. So by putting an item duct in the hopper here, the hopper gets some of the charcoal and then puts it automatically into the furnace. Well, not the furnace, the generator, which then goes to the furnace, which gives power to the furnace, which smelts wood to make more coal, so on and so forth. And has a large excess, so I get a lot of charcoal, which can be used to all of those things. Alright, so let's see how much charcoal have I got. I've got about 9,000 already. And my wood is dropping a little, but it's not that bad. I've got a pretty good wood farm. And for the elementum, I've got like 300 of it. I should be good for elementum. Really? Alright. But of course, all this technical shizzle whistle, it gets a bit much after a while. So I've decided to build a little vacation getaway where just relax. Nice done. Oh, I just gotta click the right clone. Gotta be this one, right? Alright, so I've made a no stress clone in a little house. Oh, well, the frame rate is much better. Damn. I gotta find out what's lagging so much. Anyway, I only have the bare essential here. Some cookies, a bit of cake, computer. Let's see. And of course, a little TV, and I've been making a bit of rum. So let's see here. Oh. Okay, it gave me resistance to fire resistance and blindness. So you can say that's a pretty good drink. I think I'll just go out in my little yard, enjoy that. Oh, alright. I think that's everything for this episode. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day. Oh, that's some good stuff. Goodbye.